Hey Richard, it's Ted here from Aither. Just wanted to show you the ACC for component that we've discussed. This is our aithrx portal. Again, once you have the approval, I want your dealers or our dealers to go onto here, click off ACC, and because I know we're not trying to compete for the tier 1 stuff with TDSDA, but how do we capture more of tier 2, tier 3? And let's say we had a tier 3 approval. I put it in at 700 pay call, 18.99%, 15,000 for the trade, and 20,000 for the lien. When I'm clicking search, I'm looking for inventory in the aithrhub. If I was at a dealership, it'd be through that specific store. And just in Ontario right now, to bury $5,000 of negative equity, we have 649 vehicles that work for that approval. Sorted from highest to lowest gross profit based off of max pay call. Now, as our clients are going through, our dealer partners are going through, and they see a vehicle that they like. Let's say it's this Rogue. I'm going to click on the build screen, and what it does right away, it takes the CBB value, the book value of what ACC is middling the vehicle at. Now, based on this, we have our pay call, we have our loan to value in the front, loan to value in the back, and when I click on that Aither Maximize button, I click accept. It's there to restructure the deal the way that ACC would like to see it happen and fitted. So we've now maximized the front, there's no more in the back, and our maximum payment on this vehicle is going to be $696, going $7,304 profit for the client, for the dealership. Now, if they wanted to enter it into DealerTrack, they click the deal recap, zoom in. The layout is the exact same way as DealerTrack if our clientele is more used to that. Now, where did we build this off of? When they click the plus screen, you get to see the lender information, the ACC information here, and the rate sheet that we actually built it off of. Now, again, we can make it more intuitive. The more customizations that you'd like to see, the more information that we get on a rate sheet or what you'd like us to put into the system, it can be done. So now what? If I was a dealership, I typically had an approval. If I didn't have a vehicle, we kind of move on. But now, why do dealers want to sign up? Because not only do we help them find the vehicle, when they click on verify availability or the safety or for photos and they send it through, within 3 to 5 minutes, my team is reaching out to the selling store to ensure it's available at the cost that they've put it in. And once it is available, we're simply connecting the buyer with the seller. Just last month, we were able to finalize 122 deals off of our portal based off of how many requests came through and how many of those vehicles fell off of the portal. So we know the system's working. Now, where do we maximize with the repo units that we talked about? This is where I'm seeing it. In the event that a client puts in, let's say TD, and what I would want is the dealer group, let's say it was Car Evo that we mentioned. The group would be Car Evo with ACC inventory, meaning every time it will search through ACC, that dealer, and our hub. Now, if I clicked on TD, 5 keys, 700 pay call, 18.99, 15,000, and 20 for the trade. I click search, and once it populates the vehicles that work, where my vision is let's imagine that this 2017 Jaguar projected gross was 8,300, and this vehicle was a repo unit. Imagine having a star or an asterisk here that I could hover over, and it says it's a repo unit. That by booking it with ACC, the gross profit will be $10,332, could be $9,332. So as long as there's a more, I now have a reason to go, oh wait, I want that same car, the 2017. I'm now going to click into ACC, enter my exact approval, 700 pay call, 18.99, 15,000, 20. I click on the search. And if I was able to see the same vehicle populate, which is, where are we at? We got the Jag. Apologies, we'll click here. Jaguar, the same vehicle here, and imagine it having 10,332 because it now knows that it was a vehicle that's from that portal. And by doing such a small step like that and including it in the 10 or the 20 dealers that you want to pilot this program with, I can almost assure you just by the people that are already booking vehicles, and they're already a dealer partner of ACC and having those repo units in there. Richard, I'm a believer that people like to work because they have passion, but I'm also a huge believer that people work to do things because there's a benefit to them financially as well. That is one of the first things that I would be building into this, and in seconds we're able to capitalize on that opportunity. This is just one of many of the ways that we've discussed on how we can truly maximize every opportunity to get your look to book ratio up, for one, and two, how do we maximize on your repo units to get more money from the auctions? Well, we got that checked off. And then the third thing is, how do we book those exact repo units into ACC? Now you can see that our system can do it. And that is how we use our technologies to keep our clients in the Aether. And Richard, as promised, this is a video I'm making for you. I'm not going to post this anywhere. Let us know if you have any questions. Ted at aithr.ca or Chris at aithr.ca. Thanks, Richard. Have a nice day.